In a letter that Mark Zuckerberg wrote to the House Judiciary Committee, it appears that he's either trying to save his skin or maybe he's had a huge change of heart. This comes exactly 2 months after the results for the Murphy versus Missouri case that went through Supreme Court, which was not a win for free speech, if you were wondering. This also comes exactly 1 day after information was released by the same Judiciary Committee about federal involvement and the weaponization of the federal government. The Murphy versus Missouri case ended up being dismissed by Supreme Court. However, it is written in black and white that there was government influence over social media platforms like Facebook. Now, please don't take my word for it and go read through it. Basically, there was ambiguous language that was used in the communications between White House officials and Facebook, and that's why they couldn't really pin anything on the government. The case mentions information that was suppressed about the Biden family before the elections, but also about the bid. In my opinion, that was a huge L for freedom of speech and a huge W for sophisticated crime. Okay, so let's just do a quick rundown and see what Zuckerberg has to say. In Zuckerberg's letter to the House Judiciary Committee led by Jim Jordan, Mark Zuckerberg writes that the Biden-Harris administration pressured Facebook to censor content and then pushed even harder after the company initially resisted the government's coercion. Zuckerberg said that senior officials from the Biden administration, including the White House, repeatedly pressured our teams for months to censor certain vid-19 content, including humor and satire, and expressed a lot of frustration with our teams when we didn't agree. He also said that he agrees that the government's pressure was wrong and that he regrets not being more outspoken about it when it happened. He also came forward and said that they shouldn't have demoted the story about Hunter Biden's laptop whenever they were fact-checking it. Many people believe that the suppression of that specific story is the reason that Biden was able to pull a win on Donald Trump. Now, with the massive platform that Mark Zuckerberg has, I'm very happy that he has came forward and mentioned the wrongdoings that happened. However, it's not good enough, and we're going to need a lot more. In my humble opinion, this is a direct attack against freedom of speech in America. This is the government directly influencing a social media giant in order to get its way. And just to remind you, this is America where we the people make the rules, not we the government. Peace.